Another day, another story. Apple's journey towards the unveiling of iOS 18 and iPadOS 18 continues with the release of the fifth developer beta. This latest iteration, building upon the foundation laid by its predecessors, brings further refinements and bug fixes, ensuring a smoother and more polished experience for users. Accessing the beta and the separation of tracks. Welcome to Tabo Eminent channel for registered developers eager to explore the new features and improvements. The fifth beta is readily available through the software update section in the settings app. A simple tap on beta updates followed by enabling the iOS 18/iPadOS 18 developer beta setting allows them to download and install the update using their developer account credentials. It's worth noting that Apple has now separated the iOS 18 and iPadOS 18 beta track from the iOS 18.1 and iPadOS 18.1 beta track. This strategic move allows the company to focus on integrating Apple Intelligence, a suite of AI-powered features, into compatible devices through the latter track. A glimpse into iOS 18's feature-rich landscape. While the fifth beta primarily concentrates on refining the underlying mechanisms of the operating systems, iOS 18 promises a slew of innovative features and enhancements that are sure to captivate users. Among these are the forthcoming Apple Intelligence Suite, poised to revolutionize various aspects of the user experience through advanced AI capabilities. Personalization takes center stage with home screen customization options, enabling users to arrange apps with open spaces, embrace dark mode for app icons, and experiment with tinting choices. The control center also gets a makeover, extending support to third-party apps and offering greater flexibility in customization. Messaging enthusiasts can anticipate enhanced conversations with RCS support for Android users, along with convenient features like text scheduling, new text effects, satellite messaging, and expanded tapback options. The introduction of a dedicated passwords app simplifies the management of login credentials, passkeys, Wi-Fi passwords, and verification codes, bolstering security and convenience. Additional security measures in the form of app locking and hiding provide users with greater control over their privacy, while Safari highlights and a redesigned Photos app promise to elevate browsing and photo management experiences. Unless Apple makes last-minute changes, the new feature will appear as part of the latest release of iOS 18 and iPadOS 18, probably next month. At the same time, Apple Intelligence artificial intelligence features are likely to arrive later. Anticipation for public release. As Apple steadily refines and perfects iOS 18 and iPadOS 18 through these developer betas, the anticipation for their public release continues to build. With an expected launch around September, users can look forward to a host of exciting features and enhancements that will redefine their interaction with Apple's mobile operating systems. Apple recently rolled out a new feature for its native web browser Safari that lets users remove certain elements from a web page that the user might find distracting. After releasing it for users enrolled in Apple's developer beta program, this feature is now available for eligible iPhone users who have signed up for the public beta. Under the page menu interface on Safari, there is a now new Hide Distracting Items option available. Selecting the option will prompt the user to manually select each element from the web page that they wish to remove. This includes web page content such as sign-in pop-ups and overlays. The feature also allows users to unhide previously hidden content by selecting the Show Hidden Items option from the same page menu interface. According to a report by 9to5Mac, Apple said that the feature is not meant to be an ad blocker. Although users can temporarily block ads using the distraction control feature, the ads will reappear when the web page is refreshed. Apple has also made changes to the redesigned Photos app based on user feedback. Apple has now removed the carousel view that it introduced with the new operating system. Carousel view allowed users to swipe and view picture highlights that were updated every day. Additionally, Apple has also improved the All Photos section, which now displays more photos on the display at once. The new version also makes it easier to access photo albums. Other notable changes in the new version include new dark mode icons for select apps such as Maps and Find My. Design of multiple control center icons such as cellular data, screen mirroring has also been tweaked. The stolen device protection feature is now also accessible from both privacy and security and Face ID and passcode menus in the Settings app. Not a day goes by without me getting frustrated at the state of the mobile web. I rarely use my iPhone to read news articles now because every time I do there's a cookie prompt obstructing what I want to read, or so many ads on a page that I can't even see the text anymore. Apple is clearly just as frustrated as I am, so it's added a Thanos snap animation to iOS 18 that wipes out annoying parts of websites. The new distraction control feature showed up in Safari earlier this week in the 5th beta of iOS 18 and iPadOS 18. It's designed to let you temporarily remove annoying and distracting elements from a mobile website, including cookie prompts, ads, those infuriating autoplay videos that follow you around while you scroll a site, and more. The animation is a beautiful nod to the Thanos snap, and it certainly feels like I'm wielding all 6 infinity stones and snapping my fingers to exterminate half of the crap that exists on mobile websites these days. I also don't feel guilty about it. MacRumors has a great hands-on video demonstrating how it all works, but I just wish there was an easier way of using distraction control. In the latest iOS 18 Beta 5 release, you have to tap on the same button you'd use to enable the reader mode, which also lets you focus in on text on a website, to be able to hide parts of web pages. If there was a gesture to swipe these annoying ads away, then that would make this even more useful. Unless Apple does some last-minute changes to iOS 18, this new distraction control feature should arrive as part of the final iOS 18 and iPadOS 18 release, likely to arrive next month. With animations reminiscent of the power of the Infinity Gauntlet, intrusive ads, banners with cookies, and even individual sections of a website disappear from the site in seconds. At the same time, Apple clarifies that this is not a full-fledged ad blocker, and hidden elements will appear over time. Moreover, distraction control does not synchronize between devices. Unless Apple makes last-minute changes, the new feature will appear as part of the latest release of iOS 18 and iPadOS 18, probably next month. At the same time, Apple Intelligence artificial intelligence features are likely to arrive later. Why an iCloud backup doesn't work for the betas? You're probably accustomed to using iCloud backup to maintain a regular fallback for your data. It works in the background, when you're asleep and charging your device, and involves the least amount of backup friction, as long as you have sufficient iCloud disk space available. Go to Settings greater than, your name, greater than iCloud backup, and turn on backup this iPhone if it's not already active. However, when it comes to iOS betas, an iCloud backup introduces a problem. You cannot restore from that cloud backup if you revert back to iOS 17. And unfortunately, iCloud keeps just the most recent backup. You can't pick and choose from previous backup iterations. If you try to use an iOS 18 cloud backup to restore back to iOS 17, you'll get an error. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.